Published, 2104 EST, the 17th of January 2018. Updated, 2309 EST, the 17th of January 2018. Since her mainstream breakthrough a decade ago, Lady Gaga has always put on a show-stopping display in her spectacular ensembles. And Wednesday was no different for the outlandish stunner as she stepped out in Milan while sporting an incredible gown complete with a sheer body under which she sported scanty lingerie, to jaw-dropping results. The 31-year-old bad romance hitmaker showed off her live physique in the crimson gown, which boasted a wraparound velvet detail to protect her modesty, yet featured chiffon inserts all over for maximum exposure. Scroll down for video. Lady in red. Since her mainstream breakthrough a decade ago, Lady Gaga has always put on a show-stopping display in her spectacular ensembles as she enjoyed dinner in Milan. The poker face hitmaker just kicked off the European leg of the tour on Sunday with a couple of shows in Barcelona, Spain. After Italy, she has stops in the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, and France, as well 5 gigs all over England. Yet before she jets around the globe, Gaga is making her presence known as she turned her back on a casual dinner ensemble in favor of her dramatic gown. Never one to cut a low-key figure, the blonde beauty strutted into the restaurant with her hand atop her sleek hair while she was fawned over by admirers. Sizzling. The 31-year-old bad romance hitmaker showed off her live physique in the crimson gown, which boasted a wraparound velvet detail to protect her modesty, yet featured chiffon inserts all over for maximum exposure. Look at me. The poker face hitmaker just kicked off the European leg of the tour on Sunday with a couple of shows in Barcelona, Spain. Looking more suited for a gala than a dinner, she held the train of her dress aloft with the addition of a loop at the hem which was threaded around her hand. With her tiny waist cinched in with a gold-buckled red belt, which perfectly complemented the rest of the look, she proved she is certainly the queen of style. Her makeup was suitably dramatic to match the rest of the look as she wooed with a dramatic smoky eye and fierce winged eyeliner, glamming it up to the max. Her makeup was suitable dramatic to suit the rest of the look as she wooed with a dramatic smoky eye and fierce winged eyeliner. Look at me go. Yet before she jets around the globe, Gaga is making her presence known as she turned her back on a casual dinner ensemble in favor of her dramatic gown earlier in the day. She went for an equally dramatic yet contrasting ensemble as she attempted incognito as best she could down the Italian street. Ever gracious to her beloved monsters, Gaga stopped in the street to pose for pouting selfies with her influx of adoring admirers. She slipped into black velvet flares with a leather jacket paired with voluminous furry arms while also sporting a wide-brimmed fedora. Much like her evening attire, she plunged for a slick of red lipstick to help highlight the frosty hues of her alabaster complexion. Strutting her stuff, she slipped into black velvet flares with a leather jacket paired with voluminous furry arms while also sporting a wide-brimmed fedora. Strutting her stuff, much like her evening attire, she plunged for a slick of red lipstick to help highlight the frosty hues of her alabaster complexion.